Hello everybody, I'm the creator of the Amicus lineup of Smokeless Fire Pits, standing right in front of all these drums that are just waiting and ready to become Amicus Smokeless Fire Pits. I'm getting geared up for the springtime season. There's going to be some passing cars in this video, but it is the first official day of spring here in Northeast Ohio. We've had some beautiful weather. The clouds have been kind of fleecy and light, and the sunshine's been great. But today I'm going to be showing you the whole lineup of Amicus Smokeless Fire Pits. And initially I want to talk about fire pit scale and size, okay, because scale is important. Here we have, this is an Amicus Mini. It's a tabletop version. It's exactly 1/4 scale to the Amicus original, these two larger ones here. And it allows you to have a small fire pit right there on the tabletop, make some s'mores using a minimal amount of fuel. And if you put too much fuel in this, it's not going to work the way that it should. You're not going to get that smokeless fire. And the same thing is true with the larger version. You put too little fuel in that one, and then you're not going to achieve the correct balance to get the smokeless fire in that. So you got to have those three things in balance: air, fuel, and heat. And if you want to use a larger fire pit, you're going to have a larger fire. Smaller fire pit's going to take a smaller fire. This is the Amicus Grab and Go. These are pretty rare. I don't really get these drums very often. They're just not available. But this is made from a 20-gallon drum. You can pick it up with the two handles that are integrated in the drum, and I've since made it modular so you can pick it up and carry it, but you can also separate the ash pan, making for even easier cleanup. And then of course you've got the larger one right here, compatible with the Weber grill grates, the 22-inch Weber grill grates. You can find these at Home Depot, and they just nest right down inside that fire pit, allow you to cook over the fire, and then remove it when you're ready to go. But as always, the Amicus lineup of fire pits are modular, meaning that they separate, so you can take that ash pan, let me show you, pick up this ash pan and just take it off to wherever you're going to dump it and dispose of the ash, and the cleanup's done. Keeps it really simple and easy. And then to get it back together, you simply nest. You got 3 legs on the upper section, slide 2 over, and then pop the 3rd one in, and you're ready for your next fire. But the reason that you need to focus on scale, these 3 different size fire pits, is because if you get say a large fire pit, say one of the big 30-inch models that are available, if it's a smokeless fire pit, it's going to require a lot more fuel to get to that smokeless stage, because it has to hit a flash point temperature of 752 degrees to get that smoke to ignite. So remember, when you're looking at a fire pit, scale is important, and for the simple reason that if you get one that's too small and you overload it with too much fuel, you're going to get a smoky fire. If you get one that's too big and you don't build a large enough fire to achieve that flash point temperature, you're going to get a smoky fire. So that's why we have all these different sizes that are available. And you could think, I'm just going to get one big fire pit, and that's all I'm going to need is that one big fire pit. But when you build a smaller fire in it, it's not going to be smokeless. When you build the right size fire in it, you're going to go through a lot more wood. So with this Amicus lineup of fire pits, you can get less expensive fire pits, so you can have several sizes based on what your needs are.